We live in a society today, right now, where we are literally always on camera, whether it's an office Zoom call, whether it's a FaceTime with a loved one, whether it's Instagram video or WhatsApp, whatever you are using, we are always on FaceTime. Sometimes we don't care what we look like, and sometimes it's really important to us for whatever it is. So today I'm gonna give you my top tips and tricks for how to look great on whatever device, whatever platform you are doing a video call on. Welcome back to Secrets of a Stylist. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name's Kim. I'm a fashion stylist, and for those of you who do, welcome back. I'm totally excited to see you guys. I want to get right into the video. So we're talking about how to make yourself look good on a video call, Zoom call, WhatsApp, whatever platform you're using. It is part of our culture. So I'm gonna give you guys a few tips and tricks. So if you don't care what you look like on camera, that's awesome. But if it's something important, if it's like your lover that you really wanna look cute for, or your boss, or you're on a professional call. I do professional calls with brands all the time, and I like to just look a little bit put together. So I'm gonna give you guys the tips and tricks, the quick and dirty, to how to quickly make yourself look great in like 15 minutes, maybe 5. If you guys like this video and you are excited to learn how to look good on camera, give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. I'm pretty pumped. The subscribers are coming in and the videos will come right to you and we will hang out. Okay, moving on. First things first, the light. The key is finding the light. So let's say you have to jump on a Zoom call. This literally just happened to me. I had a Zoom call with a company in Europe. I had to get up really early and find the light. I had very minimal light, I will just say. And I quickly brushed my hair, did a few things, grabbed my laptop, and I literally just walked around. So just open it up. And then I just walked around with my laptop facing the windows until I found a spot where the light actually hit me right and I was happy with the look of it. Once I did that, then I found a place to settle my laptop. If you don't have that option and you do need to do video calls, I have a ring light. I have 2 actually. This one, which I actually ordered literally while I was like half asleep on Instagram. Darn those Instagram ads. It popped up and I was like, hey, it looks like a great idea. It's a great concept. It wasn't expensive. It was a little slow. This one was slow in coming. I think it was like maybe 2 weeks, but there's a million on Amazon. So if you do a lot of calls or you're interested in getting a ring light, this one was fantastic. If you're like into cooking in your kitchen, it clips on your counter. So you just literally clip it on. And then these just move to whatever way you want. This holds your phone, it expands. This is a little ring light. You can plug this into your laptop and the light turns on. I'm just gonna put this on for you guys. So there's a little switch. So let's say I had to do a call. I've got no light, it's dark, it's late. I've got my little mini ring light. I've got my phone if I need it, if that's what I'm using. If you're wanting to use your computer, you can just pop it up above. So this is actually a great piece. You can use it anywhere. I love it. I also have a static ring light. This is behind me. I've turned it around so that you can actually see what it looks like. So sometimes when I'm filming or even just shooting for Instagram, I will use this bigger ring light. So these are things, again, you can get them on Amazon. You can literally spend as much or as little as you want. You can also look for them used. They don't have to cost you a lot of money. But again, if a window or a bigger light doesn't work for you, then these are an option. I have one more thing to say about a light actually. So often you want your light diffused. So let's say you have a call or you have to do a video, you don't have any of these things available. You can actually take a lamp, a regular lamp, and throw a sheet over it. Be careful with this because you don't want it to get too hot and light on fire, which I think I've done as a kid. But you can throw a sheet over and it actually acts as a diffuser. And another option is you can take a lamp, and if you are on your laptop, you can actually put the lamp right in front of you higher up. So you just want to watch for what type of lighting and what kind of shadows you're creating. Another thing with finding the light, make sure that you look to see what kind of light you need to avoid. So a light that is coming directly down on you, like a spotlight or a chandelier, it'll create a whole bunch of shadows. Again, if you don't care, that's fine, doesn't matter. If you do care and it's important to you, you don't want to have a shadowy face, then just make sure that you take note of that and those shadows that are happening. Tip number 2 is watch the angle of your camera. So this is something interesting. I actually have a MacBook, so I'm going to turn it around for you. My camera is at the top. So some people look good when the camera's a little bit higher. Actually, most people, most of us, look better when the lens is slightly higher than us looking down. We all know this from our practice shots with Instagram. So a trick for your camera a trick for on camera looking great is to have that elevated just a little bit higher than you. So literally after you find your light or create your light, whatever you wanna do, you maybe just wanna find something to prop your camera up on. So this, I just used a box that I had in my office, and I can actually pull on my chair and I can sink myself lower. Now I'm looking great. I've got good light. My camera's slightly ahead of me. Something to note, if you have a camera where your camera is actually down low, you're really going to need to prop your laptop up. So you're gonna wanna have it actually much higher and then tilt it down at you. If you have a computer that is a desktop computer, then you just wanna adjust your chair. So maybe you wanna lower yourself a little bit, use a little bit of practicality and work with the tip. But basically, the tip is adjust the camera to higher than yourself. The next tip that I have for you guys is makeup. It doesn't actually take a lot to throw some on. So like I said, I had a Zoom call with a brand in Europe and I had woken up early. I gave myself 15 minutes to get ready. Probably should have given more, but all I did was, one of my favorite concealers or foundations that I use is NARS. It's like a very light cream foundation. My face tends to be a bit red, so I literally threw some cold water on my face, rubbed it on my hand, rubbed it all over just to give it a bit of a uniform look, tossed on a little bit of blush, some mascara. That will make all the difference. You will be happy with yourself. And sometimes, presentation matters. It's not like you're armoring up to show something that you're not, but it's just adding a little bit to who you already are. Oh, I'll give you one more tip with that. Always, something that I do when I'm on camera, I add a little darker lipstick than I normally do. Typically, I really don't wear makeup and I actually definitely don't wear dark lipstick, but if I am going to be on a business Zoom call, I will add a darker shade of lipstick than I do normally because I feel like the light really absorbs your makeup and it's hard to translate on camera. It just gives you a little more definition. Add makeup. The next tip that I have, and this is really simple, do it or don't do it, again, depending on what your preference is, but doing your nails can make a huge difference. As I'm like flailing around and talking with my hands, I literally just painted these myself. Sally Hansen, it was like $7 at the drugstore. I whipped it on this morning when I was in bed, and it's like this gel polish, and it dries super quickly, 15 minutes, and I feel like you guys can't really see that I don't have a professional manicure, but I look really put together. So that's a tip for you. I'll leave a link to that product down below. I really like it. And it also, with a nail polish like that, it gives you a chance to explore with colors. Like I found a light baby blue that I would normally never use, but I thought it would be really fun to try it. So I'm gonna paint my nails baby blue after this. Nail polish is a great thing to throw on. Last but not least, it's great to throw on some really nice top just so that you look a little bit presentable. Again, in my Zoom call that I had, I literally just threw on this blouse. This is one of my favorites. You guys, I will link to this down below. This is from a brand called Lily Silk that I work with. They have a discount code. It's Kim XO10, I believe. I will check that and I will put it down below. But I love this one. It's a really natural feeling. It's light. It looks classy. So throw on a nice top now that you look all put together, but you can be party on the top, casual down below. I hope those tips and tricks were helpful for you guys. Those are all the things that I do. They're simple, they don't take long, and you know what? Don't panic. Here's the key to looking great on your Zoom call, your FaceTime, your WhatsApp, whatever. Just relax. Some people are really not comfortable in front of the camera, but relax, have fun with it, bring joy. And so if it's something that makes you nervous, just do something a little bit to get a few of those like nerves out of you. I've actually been known to like do a few jumping jacks quickly before, like just get your body moving and then sit down, relax, have fun. No one is judging you and it's not actually that important. You've done all the right things and now you can just enjoy your call. If you guys like this video, remember to hit subscribe and hit the like button. That's how I know what types of videos you guys liked. I hope that these tips and tricks were useful for you. I think that they add lots of value, and I think that you will really use them. So send me a picture, leave me a message, let me know down in the comments below if you have any tips for anyone else. That's also really helpful. A lot of the community, the Kim XO community, you guys communicate down below and you really add a lot to each other's comments. So if you have a tip that's worked really great for you, leave that in the comments below so everyone else can read it. Other than that, I love you guys and I will see you on the next video.